Happy Thumbs Gaming. Brick Show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Free Roam, Middle Earth, Cirith Ungol for LEGO Lord of the Rings. Alrighty, here you go. We can see that we are coming down to a close here. This is the last area. We got 5 quests, 3 red bricks, 1 character, and 8 Mithril Bricks. And once this is all collected and in the bag, this will pretty much bring this whole LEGO Lord of the Rings series to a close. We do have a couple more videos we're going to drop, I believe, but only time will tell. So we're going to go ahead and set our GPS out here for the quest. This is actually going to require the Mithril Squeak Sword, which you can find the Blacksmith Design for that in level 13, the Secret Stairs. Look at this soldier. He is determined to get a piece of me, but I evade with a quick leaning slant to the right, which seems to do the trick. I learned that from old Han Solo. Anyways, we are going to make it all the way back here, and we're going to hand over this awesome Mithril Squeak Sword. And as a result, he's going to kick down a red brick. You've probably already seen this if you've followed along with our red brick stud multiplier series. And this one is going to cost you 10 million studs, but it also gives you the 10 times multiplier. So that is extremely handy, and I can tell you that you will earn that 10 million studs back really fast with that 10 times, especially if you got some other ones. So the next quest is going to be right around the way here, as you saw there on the map. It's going to be for the Mithril Tinderbox, and it's going to you're going to find the Blacksmith Design for that in level 17, the Black Gate. And once you kick that over and hand it to the guy, he's going to be kind enough to give you the Invincibility red brick that will only cost you 500,000 studs. Alright, this next quest is one of the, if not the only quest, that requires a Mithril Blacksmith Design from a Middle Earth area. You actually find the Mithril Whistle Sword Blacksmith Design in Bree. It's one of the earlier ones that you find. And you can go up to Shlob's lair, which is up in the hills, and hand it on over to this angry soldier who you make so awesomely happy by handing over this whistle sword. And once you do, he actually kicks down with a red brick as well, and that's the red brick number 3, which will conclude it, and that's Action Assist, which will only cost you 25,000 studs. And booyakashow, look at that, that's the last of our red bricks. He's a Trixie, I told you, I believe is the name of that trophy / achievement, but I'm probably wrong because it's late and I've been at it all day. So regardless, we did get that, so we've wrapped up the red bricks. We know we got all of them now. Here we are at this pesky. Alright, so here we are. I'll go ahead and share the story. So essentially, I made a mistake. If you've followed along through all these series, you've already seen this footage. I somehow included it in the Black Gate area. Yeah, don't ask. I'm not exactly sure, but I can tell you that I was extremely happy to be done, and I was coming to a close, and I only needed one last Mithril brick, and it turned out to be this one. And once I found it and started figuring all this out, I was like, wait a minute. So I had to go back and watch footage of the other videos because I knew I'd already talked about it, and mainly talked about my fail at the end here where you're coming up to the front of Mount Doom and you got to hang a left and go straight down, and I had troubles with it. I actually had to edit some of this out, and this was my 3rd attempt. But right here, as you can see, I get real slow and easy there and make my way down and grab that brick. So sure enough, we did have time after all, and there it is, the infamous Mithril brick. If you look, it's like 97 in the bag count, but if you look at the next Mithril brick, it's like 100 and something. So definitely out of place, and hopefully by now I've fixed the Black Gate. It's actually correct footage. There's actually 15 bricks in that one, so I didn't guide you, I guess. I just mislabeled it, made myself look dumb. Alright, so back up on the pass behind Cirith Ungol, you're going to go ahead and use Sam to dig up what ends up being a key that you will see a little arrow and follow that arrow along the path. And what you want to do is make sure that it's in the hands of Legolas. I guess it doesn't matter. This is a different one. We're going to wrap around and actually just find this treasure chest at the bottom, and we're going to use the key on that nice little gold lock. And look at that, 120. So yeah, you can see what I was talking about those being a little out of order. But yeah, grab that Mithril brick, put it in the bag, and then now we're going to make sure we're Legolas. And we're going to go over to this, the elven leaves floating that represent jumping high, and pull ourselves all the way up to the top where we find another quest. And this one is going to require the Shimmering Armor, which you will find actually really early in the game in Level 1 Prologue. Now, I haven't mentioned it yet in this video, so I'm going to go ahead and mention it now. If you guys are going to go back and look for any of these items, make sure you choose our free play videos. So you'll want Level 1 free, or Prologue free play. And make sure you throw in the HTG at the end to make sure that you find our videos easy and fast. Alright, so right under the bridge, right at the beginning here, just north of the mapstone, you can see that there is a brick up under the bridge. Use Golem or a character with the climbing boots to go ahead and get up there and snag that Mithril Brick. Alright, Mithril Brick number 4, which will put us at the halfway point for this area, is going to be out kind of in the middle, kind of northeast from the mapstone, or the stone map. You'd think I'd have it figured out by now, but I'm always saying it backwards. But this is just going to require you to play Whack-A-Mole again, one last time. And it requires you to get those within the allotted time, and it'll reward you with the brick if you do. So, all to the air, we smacked them around, got them, and moving on now. So, this one is recommended that you are an elf, just because you've got the extra hops. You might be able to do it with somebody else. But just get your timing right and move around. It's just a circle. There's no special pattern or anything other than making your way counterclockwise around that when the flames are not blasting you. Alright, and further down the road, we're going to make our way back to this corner over here. And you probably saw this glowing Morgul block that we'll go ahead and pull out Aragorn and do the old jump and slam, which then reveals a shiny mithril objects, which will blow up with our berserker bombs. And then it provides an orange handle that can be pulled also by a berserker to reveal the Mithri Brick behind it. And last but not least for the quests, we've got quest number 5, which is going to require the ice lolly. This dude is definitely on the hot side of things, and he uses pretty much every descriptive word for cold or refreshing here, as I'm sure you noticed. And I thought the ice lolly was a little bit ridiculous when I found it, but now that we found it and it's got a little backstory, it's kind of funny. But you can find the ice lolly in the secret entrance over in level 4 of the Pass of Caradhras. That's the one where you gotta do the fishing and the ice. You do the ice fishing and feed the troll and go up top, and then the ice lolly's up top. So, again, free play, best bet for that. The Pass of Caradhras, and booyah kashow! Look at that. We got the trophy for completing all the quests. So, this is a nice, fulfilling video here with multiple trophies. And we're going to go ahead and use our elf to climb up the side, and we have pulled out the mithril rope so that we don't have to switch back and forth between characters. But then we come to the climbable wall, which requires us to switch to Golem and climb up. This definitely can be a pain in the butt right here because it's easy to fall off. And strategically make your way across to all these jumps. Take as much time as you need because there's no hurry. Watch out for the flames. Keep working your way all the way to the top, and you will find this nice big pillar block area. And we'll show you where the brick is, which is all the way down in the front. Would have never guessed that. But booyah, throw that baby in the bag. Then, of course, whee! Nice little jump down the mountain. Just think, if it was flowing lava, we could have pulled out our little water wings, and no, that wouldn't have worked. It's too hot. Alright, Mithril Brick number 8. This will actually be the final Mithril Brick of our journeys. Hopefully you've been following along and either already have all of these, or you may be in for a treat getting this last one here. Because I know it rewards us with the trophy. So, more than likely it would do the same for you, assuming that you're following along. And this one's out in the open there, you can see. So we'll go ahead and pull out Aragorn, and what's gonna... Oh, snap, it's a bum rush. Alright, we gotta take out a handful of these guys within the allotted time, but this is no new thing to us. So we'll pull out our old Jackie Chan moves. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Smack all these guys around like we's a pimp on Hollywood Boulevard. And when they're all down and on their back, there's a lot of them. Gotta take out a ton of them. Boom. Reward. Mithril Brick. Ah, yeah. All right, put it in the bag, sir. Put it in the bag. Boom. We'll take it. And we're going to make our way over here because we thought we needed to get this, but we were wrong. My precious trophy slush achievement obtained. All right, here we go. Last character. This is the one that the most people have asked us about, and I've tried to explain it, and it's hard to see, but you can see on the map we're over kind of in the eastern side of the area, and you're going to use Sam to dig up the flower, jump on the flower to get up top, use Berserker to blow the Mithril object, pull out the Mithril fishing pole or golem to fish out the handle, and this is where the infamous handle for Gil Galad is. And we will mark him on the GPS and make our way all the way across Mordor, and once we get to the very end, we will use the key, or the handle rather, to crank open kind of a, I wouldn't call it a hidden door, but a door. So wrapping around the front of Mount Doom, and here we are over in the corner. That dude wants a piece, but we're not gonna stop and give him the time of day, and mainly because it's night. So jump up top here. Let's put that crank on. Spin to win. That's what we always say. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Come on. Booyah. Doors open. All right. Make your way up in there. It's a little hole in the wall, and Gil will come out fighting. He actually might not come out fighting because I'm Berserker, so that might be why he was attacking me. But for 125,000, we'll go ahead and add him and throw him in the bag as well. So that was not our last character. Or was it? I don't remember. You have to wait and see. I don't know. What's going on? Why are we still watching Berserker? Oh, because we're going to do a wraparound of all of the areas. So we did kind of slow this down to regular pace. We're just going to go through in no particular order and just show everybody that we have actually completed all of these, and we have documented it all in a series of 16 videos that we are referring to the free roam, which are all part of our just overall Lego Lord of the Rings playlist, which if you're watching this and you haven't seen the rest of them, you're missing out. We've got all the mini kits and all the levels and everything. So almost 70, if not 70 videos by the time this hits the playlist. So yay. I want to thank you guys for all your feedback and all the information you've helped us with along the way, because sometimes the teacher can learn from the student. We are not too proud to say that. And but as you can see, we're at the final yellow screen. So that'll go ahead and wrap up Lego Lord of the Rings Free Roam Middle Earth Cirith Ungol. And yeah, and that'll wrap up Free Roam in general. And expect to see maybe one or two other random videos from us in the next few days regarding Lego Lord of the Rings. But other than that, it's about ready to say goodbye. So feel free to comment, vote, subscribe if you like what we're doing. Head on over to Facebook and Twitter. Stay connected with what we got going on right now. And as always, until next time.